Sri Sachidananda Sadguru Sainath Maharaj Ki Jai. Sri Sai SATCHARITRA, an Insight, Episode 220. My humble prostrations at the lotus feet of our Sadguru Sai. By the divine grace of Sai, an attempt has been made to translate the gist of the divine discourse of Sri Ramanathan brother telecasted in Sai TV. This is purely done to share the glory of Sai and his divine teachings with more insight to the aspirants. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnuhu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Gurur Sakshat Parabrahmam Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Devotees, we have been listening to the Leelas in chapter 34 of Sri Sai SATCHARITRA. In this connection, we heeded to the wonderful miracle of Sri Sai Baba in treating Dr. Pillai's guinea ringworms. Though the devotee must suffer for his bad karma, out of compassion, the all-pervasive and the most merciful God, Sri Sai Maharaj, endures the challenges on behalf of his devotees to reduce their sufferings. Sri Sai Maharaj cured Dr. Pillai through Abdul Baba. He skillfully drew a plan in such a way that Dr. Pillai's infected leg would be stamped by Abdul Baba and will give the effect of performing a surgery by making the pus and worms in the wound to come out. Sri Sai Maharaj never disclosed his plans to anyone. He spoke in parables and told Dr. Pillai that a crow would come and peck on his wound, after which he will feel better, and instructed him to relax and stay calm rather being restless. Sri Sai consoled him by saying that he need not worry and we can work it out together to bring the ailment under control in next 10 days. Most of the assertions of Sri Sai Baba were unintelligible for the devotees, but they had implicit faith on their Guru, hence they knew his words would come true. Dr. Pillai's legs were stamped by Abdul Baba, and as expected, the pus oozed out of the wound, causing unbearable pain for Dr. Pillai. Abdul Baba didn't stamp anybody else's leg at Dwarakamai, nor on any other part of Dr. Pillai's body. What a perfect execution of the plan by Sri Sai Maharaj. This was something like a planned surgical procedure by a medical surgeon. In fact, Dr. Pillai didn't realize that Abdul Baba was the crow indicated by Sri Sai Maharaj. He thought a real crow would peck on his wound and was much worried about it because the wound is already open and causing excruciating pain, and he can't imagine a crow pecking on it as that would make the pain worse. So he asked Sri Sai Baba, "When will the crow come?" Sri Sai Maharaj said, "The crow already came and did its part. Abdul was that crow. He will not come again." Dr. Pillai felt much relieved. 9 days passed. Devotees, now recall the promise of Sri Sai Maharaj. He told Dr. Pillai, "We will work it out together in the next 10 days. As decreed on the 10th day morning, from the wound of Dr. Pillai, nearly 6 to 7 live ringworms came out, says Hemat Panji in the 87th OV of Sri Sai SATCHARITRA. Also, in the 86th OV, he has underscored the supremacy in the words of Sri Sai Maharaj. Though Dr. Pillai's condition was improving, the worms came out only on the 10th day as asserted by Sri Sai Baba. Every syllable, every word pronounced by Sri Sai Maharaj will happen. The pronouncements of Sri Sai Maharaj are not mere words, but are equivalent to the words written by Lord Brahma and has the power to stop the imminent dangers that arises owing to the past deeds of the devotees. This 86th verse is a very significant one as it reflects the sayings of Sri Sai Maharaj that my words are always pregnant with meanings and are never hollow. The same thought is voiced out by Sri Meher Baba in one of his books thus. Sri Sai Baba never foretells what would happen in the future. Instead, whatever Sri Sai Baba pronounced, that happened, which means let the fate be whatsoever. But if Sri Sai Maharaj had decreed something, then that is the final verdict, and only that will transpire. As the words of Sri Sai Baba has the power to rephrase the fate of the person, says Meher Baba. Generally, the lettering of Lord Brahma is known as Lalada Rekha. That is, it is believed that the fate of every person is written on his head by the Creator Lord Brahma, and that is known as Lalada Rekha or Brahma Lipi. Lipi means form of writing, and Brahma Lipi denotes the writings of Lord Brahma. It seems Lord Brahma is waiting for the command of Sri Sai Maharaj, as he had to alter his writing in accordance with the spell of Sri Sai Baba. The crux of Sri Meher Baba's statement is that the one who surrenders himself to Sri Sai Baba need not worry about their fate, as that can be rewritten in accord to the decree of Sri Sai Maharaj, and the words of Sri Sai Baba will never fail but will come true at any circumstance. Now let's move on to another Leela that was transpired by Sri Sai Maharaj in the life of Dr. Pillai, which is a testimony to the above declaration. There was an ardent devotee by name Govind Ganesh Narke, known as G. Narke. He is the son-in-law of Babu Saheb Bhuti. Babu Saheb Bhuti is a millionaire of Nagpur. He was that blessed soul who constructed the Samadhi Mandir of our Sadguru Sri Sai Maharaj at Shirdi. His son-in-law, G. Narke, had studied MSc Geochemistry. This was not a very common subject those years, so it was difficult for him to find a job related to his studies. It was challenging to get into research-based work in geochemistry. Moreover, he was not willing to take up any other job, as his aim was to use his expertise and discover something in this field. Whereas he was getting opportunities to work on short-term projects. Once the assignment is completed, he has to look for a new project. G. Narke's mother was very upset about her son's plight. She thought he, being highly qualified, is unable to have a permanent job. As he studied abroad, he was getting job opportunities in foreign land. So Narke's mother, being a devotee of Sri Sai Maharaj, beseeched to him thus, Baba, I cannot stay away from my son. Hence give him a job that is close to Shirdi or somewhere nearby. The all-compassionate Baba said, Be it so. I will get him an employment either in Pune or Shirdi. These two locations are agreeable for Narke's mother. Narke was also present there and listened to the conversation. He felt like laughing because there was absolutely no chance of getting any job related to his field in Pune, as there were no mines in that area. He was ridiculing Sri Sai Maharaj in his mind. Thus, how can he promise to my mom that he would get me a job in Pune when there is no such possibility? Every day he would search in the newspaper for job opportunities, and if he finds anything suitable, he will consult with Sri Sai Maharaj before applying for it. And irrespective of the location of job, when Narke approached Sri Sai Baba, he would add Pune to that location. For instance, if there is a job vacancy at Kolkata, and when Narke advanced to Sri Sai for permission, immediately Sri Sai Maharaj would say, apply to Kolkata and Pune. This has become the routine. So regardless of the location, Sri Sai Maharaj added Pune to it, and Narke got used to this response. Once, Shyama intervened on behalf of Narke and asked, Baba, where will you appoint Narke? Sri Sai said, I will make him stay in Pune. Shyama had unswerving faith on Sri Sai Maharaj's words, hence he conveyed the same to Narke, whereas he didn't get any job there. After some time, Dr. Pillai intervened on behalf of Narke and asked Sri Sai Maharaj, Baba, where will you get job for Narke? There is a job vacancy at Brahmadesam. Can he apply there? The country Burma is said to have derived its name from the term Brahmadesam. Sri Sai Maharaj asserted, let him go to Pune and Brahmadesam. Dr. Pillai was puzzled to hear this reply, so he again asked Baba, should I ask Narke to go to Brahmadesam? Sri Sai Maharaj answered in affirmative. Then Dr. Pillai asked if Narke will get this job. Sri Sai Baba blessed that he will get the offer. Shyama came to know about the conversation between Sri Sai Baba and Dr. Pillai. This made him upset and he got into an argumentative mood with Sri Sai Maharaj and said, Baba, when I asked you which location will you provide him a job, you said Pune. But now to Dr. Pillai, you are saying Narke can go to Brahmadesam. So which statement of yours is true? Sri Sai said, the statement I asserted to you is true. Dr. Pillai was also present there, so he immediately asked, Baba, so your words to me will not fructify? It will happen, said Baba. The close devotees of Sri Sai Maharaj are not new to these types of contradicting statements of Sri Sai Baba. They were wonderstruck what will transpire. Eventually, Narke was appointed at Burma Oil Company and that was again a short-term project. So in 3 months, he completed the job and returned to India. Then, in the year 1918, at Pune College, a new department for geochemistry was started and the college advertised in the newspapers for the post of a professor. Narke wanted to apply for the job. Many of his classmates had also applied for this vacancy, so there was tough competition. Narke, as always, approached Sri Sai Maharaj and asked his approval to apply for the job. Surprisingly, the reply from Sri Sai Baba was, let him apply, Allah bala karega. Subsequently, Narke applied and was called for the interview. On the day of the interview, Narke went to Pune College and many applicants had also come to attend the interview. At the same moment, in Shirdi, let's listen to what Sri Sai Maharaj did. He was calling out for Narke and asked, where did this Narke go? He is not found anywhere. Someone said, Baba, Narke has gone to Pune to attend the interview. Sri Sai blessed, oh, is it? Let Allah do good. This was the exact time Narke was attending the interview at Pune. While Narke was waiting for the interview, there he saw many applicants having recommendation letters. This created tension in the mind of Narke. He was worried if he will get this offer or not. Though Narke did not do any special praise in this regard, all compassionate Sri Sai Maharaj casually inquired his absence at Shirdi and blessed him at the right time. The possibility of Narke getting the job was very thin, as many candidates were carrying reference and recommendation letters of prominent people from the society. But as he was blessed by Sri Sai Maharaj, he got selected in the interview and was appointed in the college. From then, Narke worked in Pune permanently. These incidences testify that every syllable in the words of Sri Sai Maharaj will occur. Devotees, when we glimpse through Sri Sai SATCHARITRA, it is obvious that Dr. Pillai has been a witness for many Sri Sai Leelas. To recall, when the Madras Bhajan Mela consisting of Govinda Swami, his wife Adilakshmi Amma and his sister-in-law went to Shirdi, Sri Sai Maharaj bestowed his grace upon Govinda Swami through a dream vision. In fact, none in Shirdi were aware of this, and at that juncture, while Dr. Pillai was having a casual conversation with Govinda Swami, he came to know about this wonderful Leela and requested Govinda Swami to draft a write-up about the dream vision and the blessings related to it and send it as a letter to him. Accordingly, Govinda Swami wrote the Leela and sent it to Dr. Pillai. Otherwise, we would not have got the blessing to know about this divine sport of Sri Sai Maharaj upon the Madras Bhajani Mela. Thus, Dr. Pillai had been instrumental in collecting many divine sports of Sri Sai Maharaj, which was later documented by Sri Hemat Panji and other Sai authors. Devotees, Dr. Pillai was ready to give up his life rather than enduring the pain caused by guinea ringworms. He even pleaded Sri Sai to grant him death and carry over his karmas for the forthcoming 10 births. Whereas the merciful mother Sri Sai Baba consoled him by saying, "Why suffer 10 births? We can work it out in next 10 days and get rid of this." As professed, exactly on the 10th day, Dr. Pillai got completely cured. Now let's see another interesting Leela based on the above thought, in which Dr. Pillai was involved by Sri Sai Baba. This is about an ardent devotee by named Raghuveer Bhaskar Purandare. He can be regarded as the best devotee in the list of those depicting Prema Bhakti. Once he was suffering with unbearable headache. The pain would be tormenting that he would lie down and weep. He wrote a letter to Radhakrishna Ai explaining his plight and requesting her to ask Sri Sai Maharaj to either relieve him from this headache or to grant him death. "The pain is killing me minute by minute. I prefer death rather than leading this life." Radhakrishna Ai revealed this message to Sri Sai Maharaj. At that moment, Shama, Dr. Pillai and few other devotees were also present. Usually, the responses to the letters from devotees are sent by Sri Sai Maharaj through Shama. Surprisingly, that day, Sri Sai Baba called Dr. Pillai and told him to write a reply to this letter. And the reply goes thus: "After all this struggle, why do you need to ask for death? This attitude of fear is only prevalent in women. Don't worry, you will definitely get cured. Mix woody in water and drink. Use the suranam, that is a medicinal powder, to inhale through nose, and these remedies will cure your headache." How Raghuveer Bhaskar Purandare got relieved from the headache, and what are the incredible experiences of Sri Sai Maharaj bestowed upon him can be heeded in the coming episode. Bow to Sri Sai, peace be to all. Om Sai Ram.